Next morning, private jet. Sunlight streams through the windows. Jungkook stirs, his eyes fluttering open. He's tangled in silk sheets, Hwayeon's arm draped across his chest. Her head rests on his shoulder, her hair fanning out like a dark halo. He looks at her sleeping face, so peaceful, so different from the cold, commanding woman from the night before. Jungkook, softly, to himself, what have I gotten myself into? Hwayeon's eyes open immediately, cat-like, aware. Hwayeon, smiling sleepily, good morning, my beautiful dancer. Jungkook, blushing, good morning. Hwayeon, stretching, the sheets slipping down, did you sleep well? Jungkook, his eyes involuntarily dropping to her exposed skin, yes. You. Hwayeon, noticing his gaze, smirking, I slept wonderfully. Best night I've had in a long time. She sits up, the sheets pooling around her waist. She looks at him with a possessive gleam. Hwayeon, I meant what I said, Jungkook. I'm not letting you go. Jungkook, sitting up as well, the reality hitting him. But my career, my bandmates. Hwayeon, cupping his face, I'll buy them all new houses. New careers. They'll be fine. But you belong to me now. Jungkook, his voice small, what if I don't want to belong to anyone? Hwayeon, her eyes hardening slightly, then you'll learn to want it. She leans in, kissing him possessively. Hwayeon, because I'm not the kind of woman who takes no for an answer, Jungkook. Remember that. The jet lands on a private island. Jungkook looks out the window at the pristine beaches, the enormous mansion, the armed guards patrolling the grounds. Jungkook, to himself barely a whisper, what is this place? Hwayeon, appearing beside him, her hand on his lower back, this is your new home. He turns to look at her, this dangerous, beautiful, terrifying woman. Jungkook, his voice trembling, and if I say I want to leave? Hwayeon's smile is icy. Hwayeon, you won't. Because by the time I'm done with you, you won't even remember what leaving feels like. She takes his hand, leading him off the jet. Hwayeon, welcome to your new life, Jungkook. Make yourself comfortable. Her guards form a perimeter around them as they walk toward the mansion. Jungkook looks back at the jet, then forward at the prison that might also be a paradise. Jungkook, thinking to himself, I'm trapped. And the worst part? I'm not sure I want to escape. Mansion bedroom. Jungkook wakes up in a massive bed, surrounded by silk pillows. He's alone. Sunlight streams through floor-to-ceiling windows, revealing a view of the ocean. He sits up, confused, then remembers everything. Jungkook, to himself, it wasn't a dream. He looks around the room. It's bigger than his entire apartment back in Seoul. There's a walk-in closet, a private bathroom with a marble tub, a balcony overlooking the private beach. He gets out of bed, wearing only his boxers. He walks to the mirror and stares at his reflection. Jungkook, touching his face, what am I doing here? I should be on tour. I should be with the band. I should. His phone buzzes. He grabs it. It's a text from his manager. Manager's text, Jungkook. Where are you? Your contract has been sold to someone named Hwayeon. Who is she? We can't reach you. Are you okay? Before he can respond, the door opens. Hwayeon walks in, wearing a sheer silk robe that leaves nothing to the imagination. She's holding a tray with coffee and pastries. Hwayeon, smiling warmly, good morning, my sleepy prince. Jungkook, putting down his phone, you told my manager? Hwayeon, setting down the tray, I told everyone. Your contract is now mine. You're officially on leave. Jungkook, his jaw tight, leave? I didn't agree to any of this. Hwayeon, walking toward him, her robe slipping off one shoulder. You didn't have to agree. I already arranged everything. Jungkook, backing away, this isn't right. You can't just. Hwayeon, closing the distance between them, can't what? Give you everything you've ever dreamed of. She reaches out and touches his chest. He flinches. When I saw your apartment in Seoul, Jungkook. You live in a tiny place. You share a bathroom. You eat instant noodles. Jungkook, defensively. There's nothing wrong with that. When cutting him off, there's nothing wrong with wanting more. And I can give you more. Look around you. This is just the beginning. She takes his hand and leads him to the balcony. The view is breathtaking, crystal clear water, white sand, palm trees swaying in the breeze. When this is yours now. The beach, the mansion, the cars, the private jet. All of it. Jungkook is silent, looking at the view. Part of him is tempted. The other part is terrified. Jungkook, quietly, and what do you want in return? When, moving behind him, wrapping her arms around his waist. Just you. Just your body. Just your heart. Everything. She rests her head on his back. He can feel her warmth through his skin. When you were on that stage, looking so untouchable. So beautiful. But here, you're mine. And that's exactly how I want it. Later, mansion kitchen. Jungkook is sitting at a massive kitchen island, eating the breakfast Won provided. The food is incredible, fresh fruit, perfectly cooked eggs, fluffy pancakes. He tries to enjoy it, but his mind is racing. Won sits across from him, watching him eat with a satisfied expression. Jungkook, looking up, can I at least call my mom? She'll be worried. Won nodding, of course. But let me be clear, if you tell her anything about where you are or what's happening, I'll have to do something unpleasant. Jungkook, his eyes widening, what do you mean by unpleasant? Won, taking a sip of her coffee, I'll make sure she loses her job. Her house. Everything she owns. You don't want that, do you? Jungkook, shocked, that's blackmail. Won, smiling sweetly, it's motivation. There's a difference. She reaches across the table and takes his hand. Won, I don't want to hurt anyone, Jungkook. I just want you. If you cooperate, everyone you love stays safe. It's simple, really. Jungkook, pulling his hand away, you're insane. Won, laughing, but there's a cold edge to it, maybe. But I'm also very, very rich. And very, very powerful. And right now, that's all that matters. Mansion garden. Later that day, Jungkook is walking through the gardens, trying to clear his head. The grounds are beautiful, flowers everywhere, fountains, marble statues. But it all feels like a prison. His phone buzzes again. It's his best friend, Jimin. Jimin's text, dude. Where are you? Everyone's freaking out. Your manager says some crazy woman bought your contract. Are you kidnapped? Jungkook hesitates, then types back. Jungkook's text, I'm okay. Just confused. I'll explain later. Before he can send it, Won's voice comes from behind him. Won, texting someone? Jungkook spins around. Won is standing there, wearing a white sundress that makes her look innocent, but her eyes say otherwise. Jungkook, hiding his phone, just a friend. Won, holding out her hand, let me see. Jungkook, stalling, it's nothing important. Won, her voice sharpening, let me see. Reluctantly, Jungkook hands over his phone. Won reads the messages, her expression unreadable. Then she smiles and hands it back. Won, you have good friends. They worry about you. But they don't need to worry. You're in good hands. Jungkook, sarcastically, good hands? You had me kidnapped. Won, laughing, kidnapped is such an ugly word. I prefer, aggressively invited. Jungkook, frustrated, this isn't funny, Won. This is my life. Won, stepping closer, her voice softening, and I want to be part of it. Is that so terrible? She reaches up and touches his face. This time, he doesn't pull away. Won, I know I'm intense. I know I'm a lot. But I've never felt like this about anyone before, Jungkook. When I saw you on that stage, something inside me clicked. Like I'd been looking for you my whole life. Jungkook, confused, but you don't even know me. Hwan, smiling, then let's get to know each other. Properly. She takes his hand and leads him to a bench overlooking the ocean. Hwan, tell me everything. Your childhood. Your dreams. Your fears. I want to know it all. Jungkook, sitting down reluctantly, why? Hwan, sitting beside him, because I want to earn your trust. I know I've gone about this the wrong way. I'm not good at showing emotions, but I want to try. For you. There's something vulnerable in her eyes, something real. Jungkook, hesitantly, okay. I'll tell you. But only because you asked nicely. Hwan laughs genuinely. Hwan, I'll take it. Evening, mansion dining room. They're having dinner in a grand dining room. Candles flicker on the table. The food is exquisite. Hwan is wearing a red dress again, and she looks stunning. Jungkook is dressed in a white silk shirt that Hwan provided. Jungkook, eating, this is really good. Hwan, smiling, I have the best chefs in the world. Jungkook, I bet you do. He looks around at the opulence, the crystal chandeliers, the gold-rimmed plates, the paintings on the walls that probably cost more than his house. Jungkook, thinking out loud, this must have cost millions. Hwan, shrugging, my father's money. Well, now it's my money. Jungkook, curious, what does your father do exactly? Hwan's expression hardens slightly. Hwan, he's a businessman. Very successful. Ruthless. You wouldn't want to meet him. Jungkook, why not? Hwan, putting down her fork, because he'd probably try to kill you. Jungkook chokes on his water. Jungkook, what? Hwan, matter-of-factly, he doesn't like anyone I'm interested in. He thinks everyone has ulterior motives. Jungkook, panicking, and you thought this would be a good time to tell me this? Hwan, reaching out, taking his hand, don't worry. I won't let him hurt you. You're mine, remember? And I protect what's mine. Later, mansion balcony. Jungkook is standing on his balcony, looking out at the ocean under the moonlight. He's thinking about everything that's happened, the concert, the kidnapping, the confession. Hwan walks out, wearing a silk nightgown that flows like water. Hwan can't sleep. Jungkook, without turning around, too much on my mind. Hwan moves to stand beside him, leaning on the railing. Hwan, talk to me. Jungkook, sighing, I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know who you really are. I don't know if I should be scared or something else. Hwan, softly, what does your heart tell you? Jungkook, looking at her, searching her eyes, it tells me that there's something about you. Something I can't explain. And it scares me. Hwan, cupping his face, it scares me too, Jungkook. This feeling. I've never felt this way about anyone. It's like you've opened a door inside me that I didn't even know existed. She leans in and kisses him, not possessively, but gently, tenderly.